Hi everyone, this is Suzanne Wagner and I'm doing the weekly astrology for August 24th through 30th, 2025. On Sunday, the Sun decided to square Uranus. For many, it was an action-packed day that, by the evening, might have had you completely exhausted. With the Sun in Virgo and Uranus in Gemini, there's a lot that needs to be done, and many moving pieces of the puzzle caused a type of anxious tension. Everything feels like change, and we are being asked to act and to act now. Only by acting and making the tough choices will we be able to move gracefully through it. While Virgo loves to move with a refined sense of order and a practical approach, Uranus loves to throw a wrench into the works and disrupt. What is clear is that we are being asked to cosmically wake up and look honestly at what is happening. Only in that way can we find the pathway through. August 25th. Venus goes into Leo, Moon into Libra. Venus moving into Leo will last through September 19th. This adds a willingness and a smoothness to what is unfolding, and there is a lot unfolding. Appreciate what you have created and what is going to allow for a continued heart opening. When there is love available and freely given, the opportunities are endless and unexpected resources will be available. Express your authentic self with pride and know who is on the same frequency with your current state of being. Thank those walking the path with you and know that many things are going to be offered during this time, and this will allow you to feel even more special. While it is important to not overcommit, if you speak from a simple and honest place, you will find you have a positive influence on others. Mercury still feels retrograde to many, but it is actually the effect of a Mercury in a sesquiquadrate with Neptune and Saturn. We might want our illusions, but the practicality of Saturn is in the mood to make us struggle with our expectations and perceptions. Notice if within yourself or others there is a tendency to go to an extreme. August 26th. Venus will sextile to Uranus and trine to Neptune. You can feel the shifts. For many, our ways of relating to others is different. Perhaps we just don't care about the perceptions of others as much and instead choose to move with love, appreciation, and enjoyment. What is clear is that the desire to conform is over, and we embrace the unusual experiences and allow for letting go of so much formality. Seems our intuitive knowing is winning over our mind. It is clearly time to let go and move differently. We don't want others dictating our pleasures, finances, or anything that we choose to undertake. We are in the mood to give very new things a try. Today is a day where we could discover that we can make money in some unusual ways, and the concept of beauty no longer needs to fit into someone's pictures. We see beauty as authenticity and honesty. When we look at the world that way, it shifts how we engage in interpersonal relationships. Our spiritual and emotional sides seem to take precedence over acquiring and making money. We see where our fear has allowed us to hold too tightly to things and that fear of loss has now made us realize that what we feared losing was already dead. Now the only choice is to make a new path and to be willing to confront issues head on, even if we know it will only add to the complications. Remember, all manipulations arise from deep-seated insecurities and old wounds of betrayal. August 27th. Venus opposes Pluto, Moon into Scorpio. Intensity continues to build, and for many, there are new levels of emotional distress as those that are desperate for control tear down anything in their way. Notice what is driving your behavior or the behavior of others. Those undercurrents are dangerous as they sabotage and intend to disrupt the organic flows in favor of seeding more chaos and upset. Do not let the negative intentions of others break you down. The moon spends almost all of today in Libra, but moves into Scorpio this evening. You will feel the balance tilt and the darkness seep even further into the reality. Those in power will use terrible actions of repression and blatant forms of manipulation to make emotionally charged situations worse. What is clear is the middle class and the middle road are no longer viable. For some, the only game is repression and denial. This shift forces us to take a hard look at what is being repressed. If we want change, it is us that will have to change. August 28th, Uranus sextile Neptune, Moon into Scorpio. We are in for quite a ride. Uranus and Neptune have not connected in a sextile since the 1960s, and that might herald a very interesting moment in time between now and 2027. When outer planets change signs, it takes time, a lot of time, for them to figure out how to integrate. What is about to be revealed is going to be very different, conflicting, and in your face. It will not be boring, and it will be tumultuous. What is going to be revealed is the good, the bad, and the very ugly of humanity. This is an aspect of awakenings. It is a liberation from the old structures that have caused us historical suffering, pain, and anguish. But we will have to work this energy internally and externally in order to find that tenuous balance. It is time when we decide to stop hiding who and what we are and instead embrace our quirkiness and our unique vision of what could be possible. August 30th, the moon moves into Sagittarius. This aspect makes us look at what might be possible, at what we are called towards, and what we long to become. While we long for optimism, that optimism will take us a decade to stabilize and manifest in this twisty, turny world. There is more that we will be required to expand into, but don't try to figure it out right now. Even if you could see it, what you will see will not make any sense anyway. Best to allow that awareness and understanding to trickle in as the pieces come together. You are here to turn that mind of yours into a tool that will help you see yourself. It is time to embrace the beauty that is being offered and to know that there are larger forces in play that will take you on the ride of your life if you let them. Spirit is whispering your name and calling your soul to awaken even further. It is not asking you to become someone else. It is asking you to be who you really are and to stop trying to fit into some illusion or picture that is inauthentic to your core essence. If you get off track, you will learn the lessons of that as well. And it is all going to be important for what is going to be required for this future to awaken. Thanks, everyone.